Hi, me again. And just a quick one because this story piqued my interest. You know, sometimes I get interested by random rubbish I find in the papers when I'm scrolling through while I'm eating my cornflakes in the morning. This one very much piqued my interest. Look. Woman with world's biggest lips on hunt for a man, but admits she's picky. So some men, myself included, like a nice set of lips on a girl if it frames a beautiful face. You know, I'm not a very picky person. I like a personality. I like someone who can chug a pint of beer and tell an inappropriate joke. But we all like what we like in a woman. If lips is your thing, if you like lips, this may very well be the woman for you, especially if you're single. Have a look. I'll put her on the screen now. A woman known for having the world's biggest lips is on the search for true love, but only if you're willing to accept her looks. It would be very hard to date somebody who's not willing to accept your looks. I mean, I'm filling out a treat, you know, because I was in that cottage in the cold, and you know, I had to put on a bit of insulation for the winter because I couldn't afford to heat the place. So I'm trying to work on that. But if I went out on a Tinder date or whatever date, blind date with somebody through a mate, and he said, "Yeah, do you know what? I would go out with you, but you need to burn off a bit of that timber." I'd be like, "Well, I don't want to go out with you now. Do one." Unless it was Shakira, obviously, and then, you know, I'd hit the gym 7 hours a day, 5 days a week for that, but that's not the point, is it? If someone doesn't like your looks, how can you go out with them? So, you saw her looks. Would you accept her and go out with her? I mean, you'd get a lot of looks, wouldn't you? If you took her to Weatherspoons on Curry Thursday, she's going to get looked at. Could you put up with that? It's interesting. If I have a relationship with someone and he tells me he's uncomfortable when walking down the street with me or in public places, then we will break up. Andrea from Bulgaria revealed. I will feel bad and offended, so I'll have to look for a new partner who won't be hindered by my appearance. Now, I am a true believer, 100% true believer of that old adage, there's someone out there for everybody. I believe it. I've seen it with my own eyes. When you got mates, you think, you ain't never getting anybody. And then they've ended up happily married for 10 years or whatever and got a couple of kids and are so much happier than some of your other mates. It's beautiful. I love to see it. And I believe there is someone out there for everybody. I haven't found mine yet. I will, but Shakira was with someone for a long time, wasn't she? So I don't know how I managed it, but I think it was about 23, 24, something like that. I was in my prime. And I started dating this girl and we got into quite a serious relationship, and she was stunning, absolutely stunning. Tall, slim, blonde, like the traditional stunning. She was an umbrella girl for MotoGP and stuff like that. She was stunning. But she dressed like it as well. She had long legs and she wore the tiniest skirts. And every time we went out, all I got was comments from my mates and stuff like that, these strangers looking, because it was quite noticed. You'd look, right? If you was a proper bloke, you'd look. And I don't know how I felt about that. It fills you with a bit of pride that, you know, I'm going out with her. But it grates on you after a while. So this girl, you're going, oh, look at her before. I know she's really pretty. So that's her before, and that's that's her now. So you're going to get looked at. So my question to you is, would you go out with her? Would you? I wouldn't. Whoever really likes me will be with me no matter what I look like and will accept the things I love. I'm not changing for anyone. I like that. That last bit there, I'm not changing for anybody. Yeah, I'm no relationship expert, but you shouldn't have to change who you are for anybody. You want to find true love, you've got to be yourself to do it. So I wish her all the best on her quest for love. She's going to find it a lot more challenging with the lips than I would imagine. She didn't struggle to meet a gentleman friend before the lips, judging by that picture. I wouldn't go over. I'm sure she's a lovely person. It's just going to get too much attention, isn't it? And plus my mum's got no filter on her gob. If I took her around to meet my mum, yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one, whenever that'll be. Probably tomorrow. Ta-da.